All right, roll call, please. Ms. Andrus,
Here.
Mr. Waltney, Mr. Wolverton,
Here.
Mr. Sims,
Here.
and Mrs. Nelms.
Here. And Mr. Gwaltney has stepped out. He is gone for the evening. Good? Ready? Okay. All right, I'll start with, can I have a motion to dispense with the reading and approval of the minutes?
Motion.
Motion from Councilor Wolverton. Second. Second from Councilor Nelms. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that passes 4-0. 160115, update on past, present, and future sidewalk projects. We heard from Mr. Pugh during the Finance Committee. My question was answered, which was about the project on Shades Creek Parkway adjacent to Rumson. I want to thank him for that, and we'll carry that over continually. 300619, request to consider ordinance to govern appearance of small cell antennas. Councilor Britt Thames, Councilor Gwaltney has asked me also to carry that over, so we will do that. Request for 130221, request for consideration of changes to the landscape and tree requirements. Councilors Gwaltney and Andrus, referred from Planning Commission on a 5-0-1 favorable vote. We carried that over last week, on the 15th, because we were needing to make sure that we had somebody in the position of city arborist. In the past, that has been that job has been given to Mr. Henry Hughes, and Mr. Hughes has decided that it is time for him to lose this responsibility and move on. And we love him dearly, and we love his expertise that he's given us, and we thank him for everything that he has done for the city. We are in conversation with someone else and should have the details of that tied down this week. So I would ask for any discussion that we want to have, but we can move this out to council. By the time this does come to council next week, we will have all that tied down. So any discussion on this item, any changes, anything we've talked about it a little bit, but is there anything else that you guys have all looked it over? Is there anything else you want to add or any discussion? Councilor Sims?
Yes, I just had a question about the version of the ordinance which will be advertised for the public hearing, if it will incorporate the changes forwarded on to Mr. Kendrick as far as the, notification requirements and fees.
Yes, I made those changes.
Okay,
Yep, I like it.
great, thanks.
Okay. And I appreciate that. That was great feedback. I like that a lot. That was great. Anyone else?
Yes, hi. I wonder how we will advertise these things to the public.
Post them.
But, do we, maybe the Homewood Star would cover something like that? Or, I mean.
Post what, that someone's taking it as required?
Well, that the tree ordinance passed, and these were the things that will be, expected, required, and the posting of the, that you have that you've gone through the process in your yard, just anything that changes.
Mhm.
It just seems that we might want to, with changes like this, I'm not, the garbage issue and reading that long document, there are things that the public should be informed of related to, changes in policy, and this just seems like one of those that we might consider some other ways to communicate to the public any changes that we're expecting.
Well, we certainly can put that on the website. We can.
It'd be posted on the website.
Yeah.
Right.
Did we?
Yeah.
We always post it on
Well,
the
I just mean, we can take it and bulletize it, into something that's more readily readable to someone who's not, a lawyer. So, we can, I'm just saying, I can, for example, those of us who have newsletters. No. I'm saying, I'm a marketing person, remember? I'm saying what she's saying is make it easier for the public to understand.
Well, okay, so here's my concern.
Okay, I'm not, right, go ahead.
Is we need to post the ordinance
No,
because
right.
whoever summarizes it may not summarize
No.
it.
She's saying after it passes. She's saying,
No
correct?
problem.
Yes,
No?
absolutely.
Yeah, she's saying after it passes.
No, sorry, no
Right.
problem.
No,
yeah.
we are not posting, we are whatever we post is what we are gonna vote on, which is what,
Yeah.
but what I'm hearing her tell me, and tell me if
Yes,
I'm wrong.
Once the policy is implemented,
Right.
but just make sure that the public is aware of any changes to, or, and I guess there's,
Right, that's what I was wondering.
well, what, you're wondering?
So the motion would be sent out without
Right,
recommendation for a public hearing?
No, you just need to set the date.
Okay, okay. And how, is that a 30-day?
We have to post it once a week for 2 weeks and wait more than 15 days. So you want to tell you when, I don't have my calendar, so I let my phone.
I do.
What did you say, Mike, once a week for 2 weeks?
Yes, sir. So as soon the council sets the public hearing Monday night, to be published on Thursday, and then you gotta wait 15 days.
So Thursday's April 15th.
Next Thursday's the
22nd, then you gotta wait 15 days from that. So it'd be probably the second meeting in May.
Yeah, so that would put us at May 10th,
Okay.
May 10th meeting.
But the motion is still, we still would recommend it, it's not without recommendation, is that right? Or
We'll set a public hearing for May 10th, and then you'll have a public hearing and take whatever action.
Yeah, you gotta have the public hearing first.
Yeah, I got you, okay.
This is an amendment to the zoning ordinance.
Yes, okay, I hear you, okay. So the motion that I need then is to send it out without recommendation.
No, the motion is to set a public hearing for May 10th.
I'm sorry.
I would like to
Thank
make
you.
a motion to set a public hearing for May 10th for 130221.
Second?
All right, a motion from Counselor Sims with a second from Counselor Wolverton. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you. That passes 4-0, and we are adjourned.